What's up, YouTube? Right now we're at DPW Fire, and I'm here with a very, very special man, JTG. How's it going, man?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
I was rocking with DPW tonight. I had a blast, and it's time to go back home and I gotta lick these wounds and scars. Get ready for next weekend.
Definitely, man. And like, what was it like debuting for DPW tonight? Because like, you had an incredible set of matches. I know they're not out right now, but you guys will see them very soon. What was it like being at Deadlock Pro Wrestling?
The Deadlock Pro Wrestling, the crowd here is amazing. As soon as my music hit, they went crazy, and they gave me the standing ovation that the God definitely deserved. But I love the crowd here. The energy was great. I'm already looking forward to coming back to DPW, and I'm waiting for that call. I'll be picking up my phone.
Definitely, I'm sure they're definitely gonna be calling. Dude, I mean, like, this moment for me, like interviewing wrestlers and whatnot, to talk to you, this is like a childhood fulfillment, because like I was a huge JTG guy growing up. Cryme Tyme, it was amazing. Back in like 2010, right? There's two feuds that like I made wrestling for me. It was John Cena Batista, and it was JTG and Shad Gaspard. Strap Mac Extreme Rules, amazing. How far was that feud supposed to go? Because like it seemed like it stopped right after that match.
Yeah, to be honest with you, after WrestleMania, like, plans are up in the air. Yeah. You know, their main focus was WrestleMania, and after that they kind of calmed things down, and we knew after WrestleMania there was talks about splitting us up. Yeah. We didn't know exactly how, but it wound up to being Extreme Rules, the strap match. Yeah. And then we were supposed to go to different brands. And then for some weird reason we wind up on the same brands. It's like you never know. The plans are nothing is concrete. People get hurt. Plan changes, and then
It just happened like that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And so, looking at like JTG and WWE, looking at JTG right now and NWA, DPW, etc., what's the difference between that wrestler in WWE and right now? Because it seems like you have a big reinvention, and it's been amazing to watch.
Oh, thank you. It's definitely been an evolution. You know, every few years in my career, you know, you got to switch it up. You know, when I first started with WWE was just before I got to WWE, I was just too good. Yeah. Then I got to WWE, I was just that gangster.
Yes, sir.
After my WWE career, now I'm Jay the God. You're still keeping the JTG, just evolution.
For sure. And right now, like on NWA, you're part of the Dirty Sexy Boys, which is the strangest but also greatest tag team they've ever heard. What like led to like you and Fandango or Dirty Dango becoming a tag team?
We always we worked together before, you know, back in WWE, and we just thought we would be a great tag team. The name actually just kind of just happened. You know, I got to give a big shout out to Chris Masters. He was in the locker room. He was trying to come up with names, and Chris Masters came up with what about Dirty Sexy Boys? You know, he's dirty, you're sexy, and I'm like, you know what? Whatever, let's go with it. And then they actually.
It's on the marquee now.
It's on the marquee, so let's go with it. Dirty Sexy Boy. Get your Dirty Sexy Boy shirts.
Oh man, that's a shirt I would not wear to school. I go to Catholic school. That'd be weird, but it's cool though. So looking at like what you're doing right now, what's like your goals in independent wrestling and the NWA? Like, what's next for JTG?
What's next for JTG? What's next for JTG? I want to go everywhere. I want to wrestle everywhere. I want to travel and make sure I do everything on my bucket list. You know. Yeah. Wanted to wrestle in Australia, China, Africa, Japan. I still want my Ribera jacket, so I need to make some calls to Japan. Yeah. I just want to wrestle. I want to get back into Canada. It's been a while. Oh, yeah. I miss my Canadian Canadian fans, and I want to go everywhere. And then maybe when I'm 37 now. When I'm 40, we'll see where I'm at. If it's time to hang up the boots, but right now I'm hitting the independent road hard.
Dude, I mean, like, you shouldn't retire anytime soon. You got big. I was like, holy crap! When you walked out, I was like, this dude got way bigger, like 50,000 pounds of muscle. What did you do to get so like stacked and jacked?
I'm glad you asked.
Okay.
T-moss.com. That's my testosterone boosting sea moss. I came up with that supplement myself after, during the pandemic. I needed to keep my size.
Yes, sir.
And I did some research. I was always taking sea moss. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's great for your body. It has over 92 minerals for your body to function that your body need. I was taking that every day, and you know, I felt great, and then I wanted to increase my testosterone so I could really kill it at the gym. Because you know, everybody think, oh, there's no gym during the pandemic. You know, everybody think, oh, come back smaller. Yeah. When I came back, they were like, oh shoot, you supposed to lose some weight. Nah, not with t-moss.com, not with T-Moss.
No sir, no sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and like I'm a powerlifter, so like I'm always looking for like different ways to like get stronger and faster. What's like your goals of like getting it like in the gym? Like what's like the gym goal?
The gym goal is leaving everything in the gym that day.
Fair enough.
Yeah, every day I pick a body part, I kill that body part that day, do some HIIT cardio, abs, hit the sauna, everyday sauna.
Can I ask how much you bench? Gotta be a lot.
3 something. It's been a while.
That's still impressive. Still impressive.
Little sun on a light day.
For sure. And like one thing I thought was really interesting, like a couple of years ago during like Cody Rhodes TNT Open Challenge, like you made a lot of graphics saying like, oh, I want a challenge for the belt. It's my time. How close was that to actually happening?
Cody didn't want no smoke with the guard. He did not want no smoke with the guard. He might have said my name, but if he really wanted to get in the ring with Jay the God, that match would have happened. Looked like he's still running.
Yeah. I mean, he's free now, so I mean, like, shoot, it can happen.
What's good, Cody? I ain't forget you. I did not forget you at all. We don't need no TNT championship, just me and you, baby.
Yes, sir. One thing I thought was really interesting, like during your time of like training and whatnot, you said you would take like an 18-hour Greyhound bus from New York to OVW. Mm-hmm. What was like your weekday during that? Because you had to stay motivated to like be able to get onto a Greyhound every weekend and do that drive.
What motivated me, my passion for wrestling. I've always been a passionate wrestling fan since the age of 2. Both my parents were wrestling fans, so my mom was dragging me to Madison Square Garden before I was even 1 year old. So it was in my blood since then. So the passion, and during the week, you know, I worked at the movie theater, and then on the weekends, Friday, I was able to take the Greyhound bus from the bus terminal in Manhattan, because that's where I worked at. So it was an easy, okay, I'm out. See you guys Monday. And I'll do my Greyhound, do my training, weekend warrior duties, and come right back and do it all over again.
Sheesh, that's a little bit of a hike right there. I guess like my last 2 questions. Right now you live out in LA. You're from Brooklyn. What's it like? Do you like being in big cities? Because it seems like you just went from like one big city to just another one.
Yeah, I took a break from big cities when I left New York. I had to move to Louisville, Kentucky to pursue my dream in training at OPW Wrestling in Louisville, Kentucky. And it was definitely worth it, but I couldn't wait to leave Louisville. You know, I moved to Boston for a little bit, and then I fell in love with LA, and I've been there ever since.
Definitely. Yeah. And like my last question is, recently it was like there's rumors online saying that WWE has plans to do something really nice for Shad Gaspard at this year's Hall of Fame. If you had any type of like decision making in that, what would that like nice thing towards Shad be?
It would definitely have to be the Warrior Award. You know, Shad did a heroic act, you know, sacrificing his life for his son. But if it wasn't his son, if it was somebody else out there, he would have probably did the same act. If it was me, he probably would have did it for me. Shad has always had this hero mindset. You know, years before that, you know, he stopped a burglary at a gas station. So Shad has always done something where he's rescuing or saving somebody. I remember at a club, some guy was getting into his girl's face, and Shad put an end to that guy in front of him and threw the guy, like, you don't put no hand on no lady or blah, 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 and cleaned that up real quick.
Incredible person. JTG, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at JTG121084. You can find me on Twitter at JTG1284. If you're looking for a sexy as hell beard like the one I'm sporting, you go to sahbeardcare.com. Beard and body and lock, so get everything. And then, of course, t-moss.com. Check it out.
That's amazing. And like before we go ahead and sign out, I just want to say, like, face to face, like when I first got into wrestling, you were like one of the first black guys I ever got to see. So like being like a black wrestling fan, like now a trainee, also a content creator, seeing like guys like you, Shad, Kofi, Mark, Shelton, that was like the most inspirational thing for me to actually see people, especially you guys. You were a black tag team, which I never really saw. So like to be able to see you guys like actually do your thing, and now seeing what you're doing now is incredibly inspirational. And I really appreciate you coming on the channel today.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe. And we're out.
We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze.